push nating piece na Wais.
Ayaw nga.
This may be something that Omega can actually
Halata na walang ligob
I
eh.
definitely agree, but as of now, this is going to be the drops coming in with Todak on the blue side.
Nakatulog
Big
ako
as well
eh.
as
Kakagising
the
ko nga
Masha
lang
being
eh.
banned from Todak, and whereas Omega would go for the comfort.
Yan, game number.
Valentina. What I thought of this.
Tinakpan mo naman yung mga mukha ng players.
Ganyan ka din eh.
Ay, hindi, sa akin nasa kanan.
Ganyan yun.
Hindi, kinanan ko yun sa akin. Sabi ko, ay, tagtog ko lagi sa gitna kasi para makita nila yung mga mukha.
Hindi, gusto ko makita nila mukha ko. Bahala sila.
Ay, maganda kasi yun, nakikita mo rin yung facial expression ng mga ano.
O, sige na, o. Ito na,
Ng
o.
mga players, kung kinakabahan or what.
We see that with the Grok, we've seen it with quite a few picks. Obviously, Kufra when you think of Jack.
Parang hina nung
Wouldn't
ano
be surprised
sounds.
if this
Hindi,
is
nag-e-echo
focused
daw.
towards him,
Ba't
but
kanina, hindi naman
standard ban so far.
sobrang hina.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit more on
Eh,
the
sabi,
historical data.
eh, no
especially
goods
from
na,
the
oh.
group
Baka
stages,
magka-echo
right?
na naman.
If I do recall that RQ going up against Omega, they did on the game where RQ won against Omega, they were pretty much caught off guard by a Franco pickup. So I'm not
Dahil kasi
exactly sure whether
pinapakita
Todak
nila sa
are they
game
gonna
1
be
kung sino yung
able to
pumili ng
based on
side.
the stats
For me,
from the
malaking
draft.
ano yan, malaking
I'm pretty sure they
bagay yun
bring
para
up
sa isang
Franco
viewer.
during MPLMY, where they
Kunyari,
also
Omega pick.
played, which I'm not exactly sure
Yeah,
is
for
it
Omega
super
pick,
but they
2
did step
picks
up
for
their
game
play
1.
base when it
Diba?
comes to,
Todak pick, first
priority
pick.
pick. So,
Kasi naman, di mo alam kung sino yung may gusto ng ano.
But I don't think it's just the Todak style yet.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
May
there's
nag-akay
still
jungle.
so
Oh,
many
madami na.
that can be prioritized.
Yeah, madami. Group stage pa lang may nag-aakay
Open as
jungle
well.
na.
Hello
I
kay
mean, we've
Sabrina
seen Xavier
Burahan.
being
Thank you
banned
sa
out today.
stars.
It doesn't have a good win rate like we keep on mentioning, but like you
Naku.
mentioned, it is going to be the Franco
Xavier.
for the side of Omega.
Naku, alam mo ba, nung
Xavier.
SEA
The
Games,
first
Ah.
pick. I'm
grabe
wondering
mag-Xavier ang
what they
Todak.
prioritizing here. I do understand that they like
Hindi
to
sila
play
marunong
around that
mag-Eve.
gold lane, so
Pero
this is
magaling
the
sila
first
mag-Xavier.
pick
Kaya binan nila
priority
yung Evo kasi si Atomax din eh,
Yeah,
nag-Eve.
that's exactly what I was gonna say, right?
Feeling ko
Beatrix is
mag-a-beer
still open.
first pick
That's
na
a
to eh.
high priority because especially
Yeah,
the
Xavier
1-1's
na yan.
out, right? So
Bigyan
that
nyo na yung
leaves you
Akay.
some
Or
options.
Baka si, bago yun yun, no?
After the
Si
Beatrix
Yams.
is
Oo nga,
locked
si Yams
could
nga yung long
possibly be
hair.
locked in, right? At the same time, I mean, another hero we constantly
Parang si
see is
Sarn nga ate, oh.
Esmeralda pop up.
Same vibes.
I don't know if what Todak
Si
wants to
Momo.
build around, but like you said, starting off with the gold lane, the
Parang ganyan din si
priority
Sarn
here,
eh, no?
we've seen it time after time, the win rate of that
Ito
Beatrix.
yung mabait to guys, si ano.
Yeah, I feel like
Si Farmers.
Arena is going to be a pretty decent pickup, but I don't think
Oh,
Wow,
Bea.
they are going to play it safe.
Naku, Akay Javier.
Yeah, parang wala nag-ano, no? Walang na
A lot of
Xavier.
uncertainties
High
are
tech.
still on its way.
Akay
but it seems like
Javier.
Akay will be secured from the side of Omega, so
Give Etomax Javier.
suspicious.
Ah,
but
Oh,
it is
Julian. So,
so
feeling
far,
ko Julian ano to.
especially
Julian
a lot of teams
Pospor.
have
Pospor to
found a
ni,
way
ano,
to
ni
deal with
Atomax.
Akay.
Alam
Baka
ko na
Julian over ano ngayon?
Ay, kasi
Javier, kasi
outdated na tayo.
Oo.
Take away the pressure of
Pag SEA Games pa pala yung ano natin, yung drafting natin, Wais.
Yung Julian kasi ano eh, parang kaya yata ni ano eh.
Sa bagay, parang kayang patay assassin sa mid, eh, no?
The same thing can be said about Julian. So Todak is drafting in a way that we know where the Beatrix is going to go, but the same can't be said on Omega because the Julian can be in a lot of lanes. It can be in the jungle position. We've seen him in the mid lane.
Feeling ko na to,
So we'll
Pospor,
see
kasi
what
alam ko
Todak
nag
will
sa group
have to
stage ni Atomax gamit
prioritize
yung
this time
Julian.
around. But oh, I hear a Barrett's being picked up here.
Ako lang ba ang
as well
napupugyan
as
kay
Xavier.
Moon? Ay,
This is quite
iba na yan,
I'm
Madam
really
Rochelle.
surprised by this
So,
pick,
ayun yung ano,
considering
Xavier.
Julian is super flexible. We did see
Sa bagay, if you're gonna
early
think
on
of
right
it,
today,
si
they managed to pick up a Diggy to deal with the
Bea, maano
spin,
talaga
use a
ngayon
good
si Bea.
interaction,
Parang, ewan ko,
but
parang
as of
Bea
now,
wins
Todak are
games.
still keeping up
Kung
use
gusto mo
Xavier
talaga
as
ma-secure yung
quick
late
as
game,
possible
maganda
for
rin
that
kasi talaga
clutch
i-pick si
pickup.
Bea.
But I'm really surprised by this
Si
Xavier pickup.
Bea.
Xavier has been in up and down in the meta list, especially here in MSSE,
Yeah.
based on the stats coming from group stages as well as the playoffs.
That's why I kind of made that noise when I was locked in here, right? Because this is the matchup pretty much between Moon and Etumax. And Xavier, like we said, I think it was 30%, right? There was a point in time when Xavier was...
Hello kay
playing
Carrie
at
and
0%
Jude.
win rate.
Thank you
That's
sa
something
stars
we're
and
not
kay
used to
Ruby
seeing,
Flor,
especially,
nag-subscribe
from
si
the regular
Ruby
seasons
Flor.
or playoffs and a lot of the MPLs. And there you go. Smart Omega is actually going to take that other
Sana sabi ko kay
high-priority
Robin,
hero
mga
in Esmeralda here.
what
This is
time ba
risky,
ni
okay? Coming into this, I think Omega might want to try and limit that EXP lane if they want this Esmeralda.
Pwede naman tayo dito lang, dito matulog.
Kaya nga, hindi may tinatanong ko lang kung ano oras sa alis doon. Kasi baka mamaya, sex pala, papuntang Laguna.
Perhaps that is known to be the natural counter towards this Esmeralda.
Ayan na, jungle ano, Barats! Naku, parang lugi yung Barats dito.
Babe, delete yan, di ba? Against Akay.
Based on the drafts coming from
Uy, grabe si Talto! Happy 14, happy Viewers Day. Thank you for being my pillars of happiness the past week. I love you both.
Parang medyo weird na i-high pick yung Barats. Kasi
I'm a
feeling ko
little
di
bit
yung
surprised by
ibaban
Smart Omega.
ng Omega.
Or ayaw nila
kilala
magpakita. Ayaw nila magpakita pa ng ibang lane.
Yeah, possible. Kasi tinubusan niyo yung Esme, oh. What if kung Esme yung kinuha nila din sa Barats?
Kufra isn't
Esme Javier, no?
Yeah, Esme Javier.
Go for it. It's not the end of the world, but I'm a little bit curious.
May magandang
Thank you
ban
so
yung
much,
Flodas.
Talta, sa stars.
I'm wondering too, what do you take? Because they already took the Claude out, so
Claude tsaka Clint.
thinking for the gold
Lakas
lane here for Smart Omega,
Clint ni
Claude
Kayla
would
eh.
be a great option.
Oh, mulan dito kanina, nag-brown out nga eh.
Nag-brown out.
Right, Julian mid, which
Nakakatakot
honestly,
kanina,
Julian
bilang nag-brown
so far,
out eh.
statistically, I feel
Dahil-
like
Nagsa-shout out
better
pa
in the
eh.
jungle, but we have seen it perform actually really well in the mid lane. So far, like, what do you pair?
Busan niya na marksman.
gold lane
Total,
up here with
sinimulan
what
niyo na
Claude
sa
have,
Claude.
Especially with them taking out the Claude, they're probably going to take out another gold lane pick here for Todak.
Kaso Iritel kasi eh, no? Parang ano ngayon eh. Malakas ba Iritel sa laning?
I'm not sure ah. Natalo yung Iritel kanina, di ba?
They had this tree very,
Yung kay yung kay Silent nga pala yung sa
but
Falcon.
looks like they are not gonna
Ayun,
pick
Clint,
it off if they're
tong
hoping that
prediction,
might pick it up for
parang
themselves.
na akong
I feel like
shoutcasteries.
Travis is in a very
Kaya nga eh, parang si Wolf.
where he
Parang
may
si Wolf.
consider matching
Wolf
on top
predicts.
against the Esmeralda.
Mas madali nga naman kalaban yung mga
I'm a
Brody,
little
no?
curious on how it goes down, but
Oh,
Smart Omega,
the
wait for
chalk
cross
block.
instead for the early engagement
Tama ba?
in case they decide to go for a
The chalk
very,
block.
Naku, ay
twisty
binan...
jungle. In this
Kala
case,
ko
not
meron,
having
kala ko nakalusot eh. Kinakabahan na ako dito para sa
Who is
Toda kung
going
nakalusot
there?
yun.
Is this Grok going to be in that rover
Alin?
position?
Yung Masha ni Renzio, hindi ko
Definitely.
nakita. First
May SP
3 picks
na.
pala sila, tsaka
Okay,
may
so
SP
that's-
na.
that's
Wait a
not
minute,
fair.
wait
Kala
a
ko.
minute. No,
Mid-Julian.
mid-Julian.
Yeah.
Parang hindi naman masyado
Mid-Julian
nag-guess,
is for
nagmamasya si
You
Renzo.
definitely caught me off guard.
More
Yeah,
on
that's
ano
the
siya
beauty
ngayon, mga
of
strong
Julian
ano.
himself. Ever
Strong
since
touch.
Strong
Sorry.
early na side lane. Tamus, Pakito, yan Esme.
Most the best. And currently,
Ano kaya ang
every single
post
role so far.
5
I'm not gonna
at
say
XP
it
lane?
now.
Buta natapos na po game.
A feeling
Bago
of
mag-brown
what
out. Kaya nga eh.
for this track new
Kaya guys,
Claude.
sabi namin ni Wais
Because we've
wow!
seen something similar,
I
so
love
let's
the
see what
Rafaela,
happens,
ano,
but
Uy,
at
wala.
the same
First
time,
pick,
Todak
ano,
is
yan,
round
first
the
time.
draft out here.
Kaya
Na-pick,
nga eh.
yung Rafaela.
I love the Rafaela and Barat's combo. Yeah, super love the combo of ano,
Yeah,
of Todak.
this is
Thank you sa
because
stars kay
the
Nicole
Matilda was
Martinez.
Feeling ko ang perfect ng Rafaela
Good luck
sa
sa
lineup ng
Todak
ano ng
understood
Omega.
that there
Yeah,
was a
sa
limitation
Julia,
in terms of
sa
mobility for the Barats if
sa
he is
Esme.
situated in that jungle position, and therefore the Rafaela
Even
was
sa
Ba't wala
Akay,
na
sa
nag-utility? Putik, pagka wala kami sa isang tournament, walang nag-utility.
interesting as well. So with so
Kahit
much
naman yung
sustainability
Seagulls, wala
on the side
naglalaro
of
na
Todak, Omega
Oo, tayo
now
lang, no?
has
Yeah, tayo
actually
lang.
opted with that
Hindi, nag-UT.
Yeah, I was
Digi,
expecting
si
maybe
Bin.
they would have brought the carry because it's obviously how strong
Napadigi si
Torak's
Bin.
competition is, but carry
Ayun,
is
Iritel!
Oh, sabi sa'yo, Iritel eh. Naku, predictionistic.
Predictionistic ka na, Wais.
Predictionistic of the earth.
Tingnan natin yung Iritel. Parang feeling ko lamang yung Bea at saka Saber sa Iritel eh. Kasi sniper siya ka ano, line ng range. No.
Parang iba ni ulti ni ano ngayon, ni Iritel. Parang hindi na yung masakit na ano.
Kaya alam ko hindi ba nila nirevoke nila ng konti. Puro nga assassin ngayon eh. Parang hindi naman. Parang ano lang ang assassin na ginagamit.
Funny
Ling. Funny hindi. Sobrang situational din ng Funny.
Yung Lance, ano lang, si ano lang kanina.
Si Ken lang ang gumagamit ng lens eh. Tapos hindi pa ganun ka ano. Effective ngayon sa ano, meta.
Todak obviously has a great one as well.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, game one is on its way with Todak on the blue side and Smart Omega on the red side. We are going to be seeing a Julian Meat matchup against this Xavier and Moon currently.
Kailangan, record na ba sumagot ngayon dyan?
The moment this Julian hits those level 3, we are going to be expecting a lot of wombo combos and aggressiveness coming from Smart Omega.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Naiilang ako sa ginawa ng Barat, sayang yung isang stock.
There's already so much action. But, you know, early on, if you want to talk about it, I mean, you guys, or you mentioned it, right? The tank junglers.
Kailan na nangyari? Sorry, Mitch na to.
Wala,
I
ano,
feel like they're
normal,
going to be
ano
setting
lang.
the pace here. As you can see,
Nag-i-invade.
Shaqnu, okay, he didn't go
Bali
with the
jungle
ultimate that I was
Akay.
thinking about.
Ay! Buntik na,
Kung ngayon
makuha.
nabitawan mo. O, si Siko na naman na nag-gold lane.
Ano ba, ano ni Siko main role?
With that paired up
Main, ano,
long
hi,
stun, so
main...
that's not gonna happen here.
lang,
But doesn't mean he can't find
Grabe
those
naman
check
si
bombs in
Siko,
place.
todo, ano, kaso may retro yan.
Smart
pre.
Omega, they're setting up Ryzen.
Naku, patay si Yams.
He's actually getting
Parang
bullied out, but
patay nga.
however, is gonna get caught out. And,
Uy, napatay si
just
ano,
like that,
si
Smart
Moon.
Omega,
Tapos
they
nag-trigger
managed
si
to
ano,
punish Todak with this
si
split
Yams. Ayun ako lamang
This
dalang
one
sa
is
early
going to the
rotation
hands
ng
of
ano.
Todak.
Gago, may retro pa si Ryzen. Kuha niya tong red,
They're looking for
promise.
something
Sino kaya ang
Nag-3-hand
mag-retry?
sila.
Ay, parang si ano nakakuha.
Ay, nakuha nga, nakain tuloy.
Naku, patay yata si Ryzen.
On to Ryzen here, and Ryzen will be the one to go down
Nakabawi
next.
pa
So
yung
already
mga.
2 trades on the board, 1 for 1.
Uy, sa akin ba yun?
Uy, nakakarating si ano, si Formis.
Here, he was caught in a 2v1 situation.
Ah, wait
but
lang.
luckily, being the Uranus is
Ay, yung ano!
he's still
Yung
Ah, yung camera!
Yeah, it seems like Keora is going to be able
Pucha yan.
to get out of there, forcing a major sprint right in that vicinity. But so far, Todak, they
Yung
made it
camera!
Ganyan ba yan?
Yeah,
Ganyan?
ganyan. Wais versus Todak.
especially when he meets those economy boosts.
Kaya talaga guys, sorry na.
Ano, focus kasi, focus.
Focus. Ang lakas talaga sa early ng ano, ng Julian. Ramdam mo talaga eh.
Naku, mahirap retryan yan, yung Akay.
Ay, hindi mo talaga ma-retry.
Na-retryan nyo. Ang nangyari lang ano, hindi niya
Bago
nalasit.
pa siya ma-assist nila, tsaka niya ni-retry yan, kaya...
Uy, 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 uy.
He gets low, but the
Oh,
dog
big.
connects on to 3 members. E2 Max goes down next.
GL
and that is
Curtin
going to
Ryzen.
Kung
be-
naku,
Pero at least
buti
ako na
nakuha
yung
yung
turtle.
turtle, kundi lugi.
Stunning light placement there. I mean,
Uy,
Smart
reset
Omega
na
just
reset.
lined up for that
Ewan
one.
ko ah, for
Hindi na
me,
tinuloy.
for me parang lamang sa line ang ano,
Same
ang
time,
Todak.
they were able to secure that objective.
Hindi ko kasi alam damage pa ng Eretel.
Ako
Kaya
din,
hindi ko
ako
maano
din.
eh.
Hindi sasabihin ko, hindi ko pa alam yung Irrital kung paano siya mag-work.
This is exactly what I've been talking
Na
about the draft.
makikita mo lang kasi yan sa
Some sort of
scrim
heroes that
eh.
can chunk
Sa
through
RG, hindi pa eh.
opposition.
Pati parang piling ko kaya tangki ng ano eh, ng baras yung lineup ng Omega. Lalo na wala silang HP base na ano, na lineup. Eh meron pa namang ano, Rafaela.
Yung ano kaya yan eh, no?
Kapiling ko kaya
Yung
tangki
Julian
ng...
parang Radiant maganda dyan eh.
Hindi ko alam.
Kasi ano eh, daming skill yan eh. Umaano eh. Tumatagos.
With, Kelra being on this Irithel pick. So far, I feel like what we've seen up to this point is it works and sometimes it doesn't. It really does matter on how you're able to avoid all the CC that's going to be coming from Todak. And that's, I feel like what Irithel does best, especially...
Parang maganda rin i-bleed armor rin si Eretel eh.
Maganda nga kasi ang ano niya crit
Crit
yan eh.
type yan, tas ang daming hit.
Hindi naman siya nag-DDHS eh. So pag nag-crit ang gano'n,
Naku,
ang daming
naka-plating.
plating ni Chico.
Pero ba't ganun? Lamang na lamang sa level.
Ayaw nga no. Baka dahil sa turtle, tapos nakuha pa sa mid.
This is a huge win for Todak's marksman as of yet. But now, up on screen, this is going to be the emblems for the players themselves.
Ganda naman pinapakita ng emblem.
Ay, ganun pala yung emblem nila sa Rapa. Iba yung sa akin.
Ano.
Movement speed ako, tsaka ano, tsaka regen.
Saan nila cooldown? Ba't
Cooldown sila,
mag-cooldown?
tsaka yung ano, yung heal.
I feel like this is the one great thing about it, Xavier.
Go.
Ako regen ako eh, para talagang hindi ako mawalan. Mana ano kasi ako, mana hungry.
Especially about every 15 seconds or
Iba,
so.
okay lang maging
Whereas
others.
Max has to work a little bit harder on this Julian.
Okay, but now both teams are going to be putting their focus on.
Parang sakit na ng Julian pag tumagal yung ano. Uy,
Uy,
uy.
Naku,
Paunahan
never
talaga,
eat,
no?
never
Never
eat.
eat.
Yun ang ano, natutunan ko sa scrims.
Yeah, never eat first.
Pwede ibang ano hero, pero wag na wag yung Akay.
O, piling ko kung yung ibang hero yung inano niya.
Uy, na shotgun, gagi. Nadamay sa ulti, nakita mo?
Wait lang.
Ay, gago, tumitipi-tipi. Lahat ng tumipi, natalo, promise.
Hindi niya nakita ni Calray yung ano doon, yung rapa sa ano. Sa boost.
Being taken down means Chico is in a prime position.
Oh. Ryzen dito, napakaganda. Pero nag-flicker agad, mali yan. Dinudge niya ang first kill ni Ryzen. Tipi-tipi ka pa, ha?
Ang may ano nga, may kapalit pag nagtitipi. Nakaka-attract ng negativity.
Negativity pala. Parang lamang na lamang yung mga gold, mga side lane ng ano, ng Omega sa level. Ba't kaya ganun?
Wala, hindi pa na ano yung ano. Binigyan si Ryzen T1, sabi ni Ryzen.
Dep daw, dep.
This is two junglers, two tank junglers.
Momo ba? Nagja-jungle talaga yan?
Yeah, alam ko sila talaga yung nagsaswitch ni ano ni Chico na ng role.
Ano?
Taas mo kasi to.
Both
Yan.
teams seem like they are making some minor mistakes. I would say even earlier, Kelra
Yung ano, dito ako nangangamba sa Savior eh. Sa Savior. Tapos yung Rapa, pag medyo nakascale na yan, nakairita rin kaya yun.
case. I was expecting an early Enchanted Talisman coming
Eh, sa Bea, di ka nangangamba.
Saan na sa Bea din, sniper.
Opted to go for a hybrid damage build on
Windtalker build nila sa ano, Windtalker tsaka Berserker.
I like the little
Crit
bit of
type. Pagka talaga nag-bleed armor ka dyan, no?
make it a little more tanky.
Ganun
And
ba?
it's
Di ba
working
ganun
out
yun?
because of
Bleed
how
armor?
Omega
Yeah.
is lacking in terms of
Babakat
defense
yun.
until Kelra probably gets like 3, 4
Uy!
fights to come.
Ba't
But
nabawasan
as
yun?
Dodo is on
Anong
his
nangyari?
way, there is gonna be some sort of
Si...
contest.
Hindi ko
Mapa-flicker
alam.
out pa.
Oo nga, no.
Ah, na-esa ni Chuck na to? Tingin ko.
Tas na ano ni Keldra.
Naku. Easy turtle na naman for the side of... Ano?
Uy, 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 uy.
Uy, gago, sakit.
Kaya siya sabi ko, abot na abot ng ani.
Uy!
Ito
tumax takbo.
Pero
Pero lamang tayo sa gold, oh.
Abot na abot ng ano, ng Savior. Yung ano,
Iritel.
Iritel.
This is huge coming from
Kailangan mo
Todak.
nang mapatay ng ano, ng Savior yung ano.
Uy, Chuck Mamba with the depth.
Ay, kailangan mo na mapatay ng Iritel yung, yung naka-blade armor na Barats tsaka Uranus bago siya makahit sa likod.
Naku.
Oh, ayan, ang maganda.
Oh my God, Ryzen goes in.
Wrap up.
Rapa,
It's because of the wrap
nag-movement
up.
speed.
Per se on
Pero nag-retry siya dun,
So,
ang bilis
luckily
din siya.
enough for the side of Todak,
O, na-retry siya nung
kind of
ano.
sniff that play out and come out of it.
Nagka-retryan, guys.
You see that they were trying to find the setup there. I mean, even Chaknu himself.
Parang ganda ng tignan nun, no?
Ang alin?
He was
No,
trying
nung
to
ipit
buy
na yan.
time for that setup, and unfortunately, Todak.
Kaya nga akala ko
sniffed
rin
that
may
out.
ano,
What's
may
gonna
makukuha
happen,
silang
and they're happy
killer.
with it. As you can see from the damage dealt too, right? You have Renzio leading that, but actually, this is a surprise to see Etumax here leading that in the second place, because honestly, I feel like so much of this damage is relying on
Julian.
Kelra, because Etumax tries
Parang
to get
risky
those
na
combos
mid
off
si
the
Julian
best
kasi
he can,
lumalapit
but
siya, no?
again, the
True.
toolkit on Todak is stopping
Gagamitin mo
any kind
sa,
of
ano,
initiation.
sa
Like, they
propel.
have
Parang
a
hindi
lot
siya
of
pang late
counter
game, no?
initiation
Parang mas
alone
pipiliin ko
with
pang mag-mid
just
siya
that
pang late
holy
game, eh.
baptism.
Yung parang mga Sicilian na gano'n.
Yeah.
Mga long range.
Eh, yung kaya ang bubuhat ngayon yung ano, eh.
Parang ako kasi nag-mid siya ako na melee. Gusion.
Ayun, wala.
Ayun, ang hirap pag late game.
Yung hirap na.
Maatina lang yan si ano eh.
Si
Tingin mo.
Julian,
Oo.
actually.
Nang kunyari, si Siko naka-Atina.
Hindi naman niya kailangan yata mag-Athena dyan, eh.
Pwesto na lang, no?
Oo, may rapa naman siya, eh. Check naman na yung rapa.
Two teams that we've seen so far. I mean, Todak and Omega, they're
Ah!
trading that economy
Anong deliver?
back and forth as it is going to be the
Chakno,
next
ganda ng pwesto ni Chakno. Hala mo, di ka na si Mundo, legit. Kung
Bakit?
naesa
Ano
niya ni
nangyari?
Chakno. Nandito si Chakno mo, dumaan dito si Moon.
is definitely the combo.
Kung naesa niya yun, sure dead yun.
Kaya
Eh,
pala
nakas-
nag-sprint.
Oo, nakasprint lang naman.
Oh,
Ay!
Uy, gago na face
There
kick.
is the burst damage right there that we usually see from that high priority hero pick.
Pero magte-turtle kayo sa Akai?
Naku.
Naku, yan ang pinakamali nyong gagawin sa buhay nyo, pre.
Ayun o,
Uy,
nice.
nice.
Patay,
Oh,
bye-bye.
Chakno is going in for the kill.
Galing ni Chakno dun, ah.
Nice!
We can see that the spin
Wala
tries
pa
to
si
go
ano
and
niya,
get
no?
something,
Eto, Max,
but
oh.
unfortunately, nothing comes out of it.
Oh, that was a big smart play coming from Smart Omega. Toda, they weren't expecting
Nice.
the flicker play coming from
Pero wala
Todak.
silang nakuha dun sa, ano,
But
na
at the
yun,
same
sa
time,
play
I
na
feel
yun.
like Smart Omega, they were a little bit game.
Pero okay lang, at least may napatay.
They weren't expecting such an aggressive E-Fix from the get-go, considering
I-start nila, oh.
Chico has been playing from
Hindi
the
mo nakita kung paano
This is
sinazone ni Formis yung, ano, yung
Omega, they
Iritel.
have to rethink their
Hindi.
formations, and as of yet,
Kaya-kaya
the
yung
North is gonna be
i-zone.
started out, as you can see both the tanks coming in from Omega. as
Gusto ko
well as
makita
Todak.
yung, ano,
Reason,
yung
reason.
blade armor,
Just
kung
trying
gaano
to
may
make
hirapan yung
reactions
Iritel
to
pag
each
may
other.
blade armor.
Parang Bea, no? Pag
Kelra
may
needs
bleed
to hurry up
armor.
on that Wardrobe, because they're gonna go ahead and bounce this lord around each other. No one wants to commit
Wala
Hindi
to
na
pa
kasi
yata
namin
may bleed
naabutan
armor,
yun,
eh.
eh, nung nagpa-practice kami.
Wala si Iritel nun, eh.
Wala pang Iritel nun, eh. Actually, may Iritel na nun, hindi lang ginagamit.
Na-patch na.
Na-patch na yun, alam ko. Ata.
Ah!
Ano
yan?
He's starting to actually get confidence now too, because he's starting to see that damage potential on this Irithil pick.
I definitely agree, but as of now, Chico once again setting up a very simple play, and Smart Omega, they're probably
Hindi nagbigay.
They're checking on the bottom side as well. They know that Smart Omega is going to be on the bottom side, but the bottom is going to be resetted. But Chakno is keeping his mark on Chico, forcing a flicker. Means they are going to
Grabe naman.
cannot.
Naloka naman ako dun sa
Very, very
pa-flowers. Legit. Madam Chintasero, are you watching? Naloka naman ako sa pa-flowers mo. Hindi ko pa debu, madam.
As you can see, Chico playing on the
Akala mo debu, naloka naman ako.
playing for the past 5 minutes.
Grabe, thank you so much.
Dance around this turtle. I mean, they
Ano nga lang kami ni Wais ngayon, bahay lang kami.
Wais is very far
Thank
out
you.
there
Grabe,
outside.
legit na ano to ba?
Let's see
Legit na
second half of the match.
sunflower.
Once again,
Para naman ako nga nanalo ng ano, ng Miss Universe. At inabutan ako ng flower. Grabe,
Thank you, Madam
thank you
Chi.
so much.
Down in the bottom lane.
Di ko
Thank you,
kayang
Madam
bilan,
Che.
di ko
Meron
kayang
din
bilan ng
kasamang
ganyan
cake,
si
diba?
B
That's why
eh.
we're not seeing anything.
Parang mindset, mabila ko na lang ng ano, ng ganito. Kesa bulaklak.
Someone's
Ganun
gonna
na.
move, and that's what
Pais mo na lang yung ano ko. keyboard.
Oh
Uy,
no,
uy, uy,
Chico,
uy, ang
he gets the
sakit.
shot, he takes them out.
Dapat
oh my
expect
goodness.
na nila yon
Who would
next
you
time?
expect that to happen, but he's all by himself. Yums is gonna be in there in the vicinity to help him
Ay,
out.
hindi pala,
Chico,
walang
he's
ano,
gonna make a run for it,
follow-up.
but Momo is there to stop his range. Goes for the Todak
Uy!
to try and catch
Uy,
him.
ayun na, ang Iritel.
Zips out of his range.
Bilis
Chico
din
gets
mo,
caught
gago.
out, and he's gonna back up, but at the same time,
Wala
Momo's
nang ano
trying to
yan,
get
wala
the
nang
position
dash
off,
yan.
and Todak, they want to get
Aray!
Almost gets taken down, but eventually he's a little bit too low. Renzio gonna be tagging the turtle as of yet, but Todak, they're crumbling.
Puta, mga nakaspray.
Uy, thank you so much again kay Madam Che. Super thank you. Grabe naman si Madam Che. Ang laki pa nung
Kaya nga eh.
that
flower.
team fight was beautiful. They tried to split it up,
Angas.
and it eventually was in the
Para
favor
sa
of
atin
the
to
Wais.
ba?
Ayo, mga B1s nga pala.
Di Wais, hindi naman
Hawak tayo pa kayo.
Yeah.
Picture, picture.
Picture.
Four maze.
Ay, ba't sa kamay ako nakahawak?
I mean, 3v4
picture.
situation, they are still going on
Ay,
this
ito
court.
pala.
He can't fight. He can't interfere with the retribution. So they should be able to secure
Thank
it.
you, Madam
Starting like
Chin.
they secured all. Ryzen, you gotta get out of there. You're in trouble. There's the knockup though. Formay's actually gonna chase for
My
a little
day
bit,
B.
which should be able
Later,
to get away.
later.
Ryzen's just
Yung ano yung
fine
cake
right
nasaan?
now.
Ang dami ng cake. Dalawa na.
Lead to it starting. Oh, he gets through.
Sakit
the
nga
Guardian's
nung ano
barrier.
ngayon,
He's
nung
gonna be fine.
Ivetel.
They finally get
O, nagkamali lang din si Mundo. Nagkamali
Nagkamali
siya ng first
siya.
skill, second skill
Hindi
eh.
na root.
Ano, masyado niyang in-advance.
Masyado siyang lumapit.
Oo, lumapit, tas in-advance na kasi.
Pero ang sakit, legit. Ang sakit
Ayun
ng
na, tama,
item.
tama si Moon.
Boom, boom, boom.
Ayun o, nag-first kill, second siya dyan. Toink. Oh, na ano siya.
Ang sakit.
Patay na dapat yan eh, no? Tingin mo.
Sa
first kill, second na yun.
Boy din si Momo doon. Gusto kong na ano.
Ryzen was
Uy,
really punishing
nagka-tur-
Yums there. Yums
Ako yung
had
Lord, di
to
mo after nung clutch, nakuha nila.
fellow comrades,
nakakita.
but unfortunately he was just split off.
Low-key lang din si Renjo, pero ang kunat na niyan, promise. Hindi, pili ko nga kaya niyang tangkin or zone si, ano, si Siku.
Stage. So Omega
Tsaka yung
was
Moon,
actually
tsaka si,
able
ano,
to
si Beer
take
kaya
the
niya.
whole thing that they could have with that Lord push.
This is a thing. Oh,
Uy, may naipit!
against the wall, you can't escape.
Barat!
That's
Ay,
gonna be another
gagi.
kill
Si
for
Momo.
Omega. They
Si ano pala yun, si Uranus. Ayun pala ang pampatay nila ng Yura.
another turret.
Pwede nilang ipitin ng ganon.
Objectives around the map
Parang,
works well for
okay ba yan yung ganyan, yung nakasprint, kahit alam mo may grab, ano, grab.
I definitely agree.
Hindi ko sure eh. Siguro confident siya na hindi siya yung ipitin.
He's actually helping Omega because Kelra is level 15 and he can run all his one. Look at this, he's starting chip away and Todak wherever they want to force Omega into
Grabe nga yung mga Julian gameplay doon, no?
It's just not helping out.
Ni
Bigla-
Tito
bigla
Max.
nawawala.
They finally realize that the way to win against Todak right now
Nag-hats sila si ano.
fights and Ryzen's heavy speed is
Parang walang nagbe-blade armor.
factor as well.
Meron dalawa nga eh. O si Chuck, no?
Di,
Saka si, ano, Renzo.
I know, I
di nag-blade armor yung ano, Barats.
Ay, oo nga, no, mas pinili niya mag, ano,
I'm a little
Dominance.
relieved,
dominance.
right? Take a
Parang
look at the
weird,
Beatrix.
yung dominance.
There's no double B.
Wala ka, ang ida-dominance mo lang naman dyan yung, ano, Esme.
Ivetel.
Hindi, layo-layo na ngayon siya. Pang mga mili ang
Maganda
ano
pa rin
eh.
talaga blade armor para sa
Going
Yeah.
back to this gold lane match.
Magandang advantage yan per, ano, per year ito.
Game. They both
Grabe, until now, naloloka ako kay Madam Chin Casero for the, ano,
advantage. Once again,
for the flower. Ano yung isang gini? Ano yung isang binigay
the
kasama?
mobility, right? The
Di ko alam
mobility
kung
is
kasama
a
to eh, pero may
weave through those team
ube.
fights, the
Ay,
objective is-
chefs.
Again,
Hati tayo dyan, ah.
have that advantage.
May
So,
kutsara.
the placement, the
Wow.
positioning for
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Yema cake.
I definitely agree. Like,
Oh my God, yema cake pa. May ube cake tapos may yema cake. Oh my God.
Wait lang. Kuha ko.
Thank you. Wais ko mali na ako ng ano,
to
Yaku.
actually make a small comeback and accelerate his bomb. And ever since that
Grabe,
happened,
super thank you. May lang reply lang
which
ako.
counter negates what Todak actually wants in this round, which is a full head-on fight right from the get-go in a tight spot, which is something that Omega can benefit from it, but not as much as what Todak can do in this team fights.
I don't know. I think wouldn't that benefit Omega a bit more? I mean, with the heavy spin to be able to connect onto their integral members, I think that's something that can be achieved.
It's so far, honestly, so far from what we've seen, I'm still going back to the term I use in the draft. It's scrappy. It's messy. Nothing is clean in this game so far. Even that earlier team fight before that Lord was taking, it was just a mess, honestly. And so at some point, whichever team gets it together faster here will come out on top for this game, number one.
Yeah, I definitely agree. It all comes down to a stage where, as of now, the fallback plan coming from Todak is going to be relying on that Savior to actually potentially scare him off, and it's going to be very difficult to do so. And to
Yan,
get
welcome
that
back!
stage,
Nag-replay lang ako sa important chats.
which is currently level 12.
Uy, thank you so much, Madam Chin Casero. Grabe, nagulat ako sa pa-flowers.
Renzi on Omega mirroring up to make
So,
sure
ayan,
that
back to the
does not
game.
get dropped
5K
hard.
gold
So,
lead for
as
Omega.
now, it's all about finding and jumping those opportunities.
Kailangan lang nilang i-clash to sa Lord. Si Omega 5K. Lord, ano lang to? Lord Clash lang to. Kasi may hirapan silang tapusin to because of the Saber tsaka Bea. Kailangan nilang maubos tong Todak sa Lord fight. Tapos kailangan nilang hiwa-hiwalayin gamit yung Akai, and then kailangan makahuli ni Chaknu, or kailangan makagilid ni or maka-assassinate si Atomax. To?
It's going to be that push and pull again because things feel like they're pretty easy. Oh, Jack, you're going to
Oy.
Dawning Light comes through here. Actually, is going to jump, but look at how
Pinligiran ng Rapa. Kalma lang, Raps. Kalma lang.
more presence on the board. Two members from the side of Omega for the moment are going to be very low. It does force a retreat coming through, and a
Ang tapang nila mag-objective, kahit sabi mong may Akai.
From Chaknu as well. He's looking for the fight against Chiku, but at the same time, the Lord is down to his second power.
Oy, si Chakno, wait lang. Ang ganda ng pwesto ni Chakno.
Dawning Light comes in, and so again, you can see Omega, they're going to pull the issue. Chiku's going to be there. He's bursting along.
Ah! 3 Ryzen!
Same time, Momo loses out the directly fight. The Lord is going to be in the hands of Team Omega.
Wait lang, nakaya si Keldra. Nakakala si Keldra. Oy, ang ganda nga si Chakno. Nahuli si
They
Moon.
need to make a run for it. They will lose Moon in the process, and now Chaknu...
Uy, patay din yata si Ay, sayang. Kala ko kayang patayin ni Tito Max.
But he's so very low, and they are gonna focus.
Ay!
He runs into
Grabe,
the base.
parang kayang i-end.
Momo paid a price. He thought he
Ay,
could
hindi,
one-shot
walang
him,
minion.
but Kelra is just a little bit too much, and now Yung is gonna be the next to fall. Momo
Ang
comes in.
risky ng good sa atin yun sa Omega na ganyan ginagawa ng Todak.
Parang hindi gets ni Momo yung no? I-start
Kaya
siya ng
nga
start
eh.
tapos tapos i-SSan niya yung Akai.
True. Ang ganda na sa Chakno ng promise. 3-man set na assassin niya yung Saber tsaka yung yung Bea. Sabi na nga ay lang ang win condition nila, legit. Manalo sila sa clash sa Lord.
That bottom side as the Dawning Light is going to be used here to try and clear those lanes.
Again, I feel like
Ang
this
hirap
is
nga.
just showing the kind of weak points in what Todak drafted here because you're relying so much on that heavy damage coming out from Chiku. Yes, you have
Ano yun? Ube?
on the
Ube
Saber
sauce?
pick, but
Ube
so
sauce?
far from what we've seen
Matamis.
through the statistics, you have Dawning Light, right? You have
Basta mapatay lang ng mapatay nila yung yung
where
Saber.
everything else is being
Maganda ginagawa ni Chakno Saber. Siya ang nakakahuli eh.
Here, I think he's looking for a moment.
Tama bumabakat sa sa Iritel.
We'll see what Ryzen can do, perhaps to maybe look for an engage as well, because that's the beautiful thing about Omega's lineup, right? They have two sources of people that can potentially look for a huge engage onto those really prime members like Chiku as well as Moon.
I definitely agree, but with the inhibitor down on the bottom Todak, they are going to be pressed all the way at the bigs. They need to find a very big catch-up. Kelra now is going to be prime target. The Dawning Light misses on him, so it's not going to be enough to scare off.
Feeling ko kung tumama yung sniper ulti nila.
Kaya nilang patayin yung isa.
And looks like they want a little bit more.
Hindi, si Kelva lang kaya nilang patayan ng kukunat.
Ayun nga. May item din si Atomax.
Seems to be very
Ito pala yung maganda sa sa Julia din naman.
Ano?
Kaya ko ma-split push.
Kasi may dash.
May dash, hindi mo rin
Ah!
Yeah, Chaknu is actually going to look for a play. Chico has.
Uy, nananakit na nga.
Ayun ayun ang sinasabi ko, low-key lang si Renzo.
Chico goes down first.
Tumakbo lahat kay kay Saber.
But unfortunately, he is able to survive this.
Endable yata
Man, and right now, there's full control, but actually Momo's still gonna keep them at bay here.
Sakit.
Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Dawning Light's going to come out. Kelra takes quite a
Oh!
top two. He's going to throw him into the base. They should be able to pick up a kill here. They find Frenzio. Now they're turning this one around.
Ay, naku, sa ulo niya, ni Parmis.
Don't want to be there as well, as he's continuously getting slowed.
Naku,
by the
didikitan si
team
Ryzen,
of
di
Todak.
maka-first kill yan.
Kelra and Chaknu might be looking for a play. The conceal comes
Kelra.
down.
Gago.
Triple kill.
For the Dawning Light from Moon. Kelra, get out of there, because Chaknu's
Naku,
running
mahabol
for his
si
life
ano,
as
sa
well.
Chaknu.
That's going to be one more.
Give him the
It's only a
maniac.
matter of time. There you go. They don't
Naku,
give him the
mapag-lord.
maniac, though.
Or end.
Unofficial
Mas kaya nila
maniac.
talaga.
Gago, i-NB,
Hindi,
gago.
wala silang marksman, Wais. Ay, kaya yung Bea.
Engage from Omega, but instantly use it to capitalize back.
Kinalo.
This is huge. Instead of going for the Lord, they're 30 seconds on the sidelines as well, and they're pushing the base.
Ala, parang kaya nga i-end ang Bea.
But Moon catches him off. They take him out, and Todak, they make the comeback. They're trying to close out game number 1, and just
Uy, may
like
minion!
that, Todak, they are
Oh,
doing
and
it.
si
They're knocking
ano,
out the
si
base.
Ryzen, si ano,
Frenzio
boy,
is
si
there.
Ryzen.
They're popping the falling Salmon to defend against
Hindi
it.
pumasok yung ano!
E2 Max is
Kaso
gonna be
nag-isa-isa
there.
sila.
Finish him off, and that's gonna be another
Ang
kill
ina
in
yung
the hands
kaba ko.
of Todak.
Hindi, hindi, ano, buhay. Wala na HP si Siko, oh.
Is here. He does have the heavy spin.
Gago,
The minions
i-dip
are coming
nyo.
in, but he
May isa
has
si Ryzen,
no
kaya i-dip
time.
yan.
This is not looking good for Todak. They have to get out, but no,
Putang
they want to
ina.
force
Patay
it
si ano,
now.
oh, si
Omega,
Siko.
they're doing it. E2 Max taking a lot of damage.
Gago,
Can he kill him
nice.
off? No, he cannot. And Todak have to stop.
Let's go!
Retreat and back off, but
Hindi nakapasok yung
they're not
minion.
gonna
Takin na.
Kinabahan ako, akala ko yung tapos na.
Kala ko ano, SEA Games. Hindi pala SEA Games, MSC pala.
Naku, Siko, wala ka HP. Pag ikaw na sampal ng Lord, ah.
Alive in 2 seconds. They are gonna be coming back.
Naku, yan na naman
Naku,
kayo sa
retry
lord.
fight. Wala kayong mga HP.
Retry Ryzen.
Pag ito na, ano, naikutan or na-stun ni Chaknu.
Retry
Upper
Ryzen.
hand here, but look at this. Chaknu look for an engage.
Ay, Rapa! Ay, nakakuha!
Oh my agad! Sabi nung Rapa?
Into the hands of Yums.
Ang dami pwede makakuha, Rapa!
I mean,
Sabi nung Rapa, may agad!
Oh my God.
Immortality's gonna be popped. They're gonna find this kill here.
Putang
Now Todak in full control.
Lalabas na yung
May
agad
hirapan
yung
sila, wala silang pang-clear. Wala silang pang-clear.
Oh, this is
Hindi, walang taga ano, taga suwag. Ano ba tawag?
Rapa, nakakuha!
Sabi nun, may agad?
May agad?
Ano sabi mo nun?
Ano ba? Ano ako, God?
Ano agad? Estes yun eh, Estes.
I don't think so because
Grabe.
Omega, they still have so much damage potential, and Kelra just got his immortality.
I mean, if we take a look at the damage dealt, it does seem like Moon and Chico have the
Pero ako hindi ko talaga i-release yung lord, yung mga objective
Ang
pagka
tapang
may
na ano, no, ng
may
Todak doon.
in that dawning light.
Hindi lang akay, meron ding Brock eh.
It inhibits the movements coming in from Omega. I
15
mean, look
Eh,
at
nag-miss yung SS ni Moon,
Ryzen.
nag-miss yung SS ni Moon.
Yep, it seems like Todak is going to be coming in as well. They're getting blocked.
Ang
Gago,
sakit! Dalawang ano lang yun, dalawang...
Kelra, they're going to focus on him. That's going to be the first immortality.
Niyalak ni Siko.
They don't really
Gago,
care. They're
nakahambak,
focusing the
puta.
crystal, and they take game 1 against Smart Omega. What a game coming from
Ayun yung
Todak.
sinasabi
The
ko, ang
Swordfish.
pinaka-problema nila dyan, hindi Bea, yung silver.